Hi guys, it's a beautiful morning and a lot happened yesterday. But then I'm going to focus on the Ashley Sweet Guluva drama. It wasn't so deep, but it's something of concern for Ashley. Now, this and more and any other, seemingly interesting thing that happened yesterday, especially last night, I'm going to talk about in this video. So, of course, stick around till the end because you need to know why Ashley is reconsidering her ship with Sweet Guluva in relation to the things he said. Now, make sure you subscribe, click on the bell button to have a notification on every post I make. Don't forget to share comments down below and also share this video so that more people can get to see. Now, without further ado, I'm going to play a short clip like I usually do, but not long enough for you to understand everything, just to get a glimpse of it, and then I'll tell you the details.
We go to restaurants at least maybe 3 times a month. I'm telling you now, I will never go to a restaurant.
It is no more news that the Ashley and Sweet Guluva relationship is something that is budding on and becoming beautiful. Probably as beautiful as Kanaga Jr. and Tati, like of the Big Brother Titans season 1. Now, of course, wonderfully, they've spent something roughly around a week plus, probably 10 days together, at least officially, and they've been going at each other, doing well. Their ship is going fine, but then there had been times of unexpected drama, like the last drama they had where Big Brother had to punish Ashley for the things she said about KB and any other comments she had made that were unbecoming of her. And then, of course, we noticed that she kept warning Sweet Guluva not to joke with her, not to play with her in a certain way, especially when she said he shouldn't be talking to other ladies or shouldn't be looking at people a certain way, especially the ladies. For example, the likes of KB, whom is actively trying to get everyone in her game. Like, she wants to roll and do things with every guy and every lady, just have her fun and be that person that she is, right? But then it's not something that Ashley wants. And we noticed that even though Sweet Guluva had promised Ashley that he is not going to look at any other lady in a certain way, he's not going to get deep with people, he literally told her that one thing he's not going to do is have issues or fight with people when he doesn't have issues with them. Basically, he was saying that I want to have issues with people just because you're not talking to them. But then they settled that, right? Then yesterday they had quite a nice moment in the garden, and the likes of Nate, Google, I think Uyanda, one or two other persons, including Ashley and Sweet Guluva, around the garden, and they were having a conversation. Now, this conversation was about how to treat your partner, how to show them you care, and stuff you do, and all the sweet things you can do to prove to them that you care about them. The housemates are talking about how going on dates and to different places and going on vacations and just have this, good, thrill, expensive moments where you treat each other so nice, and it is a wonderful experience that is not easily forgettable. That was what they were talking about. All other housemates who were there were confirming to the fact that it is always nice to have such a moment. But then one person was disagreeing. One person did not find the need why that is important. To him, it is pointless. Like, why can you go and spend so much money having expensive vacations, expensive outings, going to expensive restaurants where you go and spend 1,000 rands on a plate of food that might not even fill your stomach, but that money you could spend it having such an outing on places like a rank. I think a rank is like what we Nigerians call a buka or mama put, if I'm not mistaken. These average normal street side eateries and stuff that you could still get this kind of food there. and enjoy yourself, that it is pointless. What are you going on vacation for? It got to a point where Nate had to ask him, what is the difference between me and you? And Guluva was like, nothing. Then she said, that's what I was saying. It is always nice to take somebody you care about, your partner, on a date once in a while and go on a vacation. He said, well, it's not his thing. While everybody were laughing at him as he tries to dissect and analyze how the food is usually very small and expensive, Ashley was not taking it lightly. She was not taking it lightly. She was like, what's me? I don't understand though. I will never go to a rank. I will never go to a mama put. I will never go to a buka. We do go on a date. I think she was talking about the person she dated last or her family or something like that. We do go to a date at least 3 times in a month. So what are you saying? He kept trying to encourage her to like a rank, to at least get the experience. She says no, she's not going to try it. It might be an experience, but the kind of experience she is used to or she wants, it's a vacation or a good date. Now, of course, it was not becoming as though they were quarreling. Ashley was rethinking what the ship is going to be about, especially when they leave Big Brother's house. This guy is not going to take you on a date and all the 9 yards, right? So, at the point, she just told him to leave her hand. And although I felt like that conversation did not end very well, we later saw them around on his bed where she was massaging his back and telling him that he has a small bum, and they were laughing. And at a point he was like telling her, is that all she could offer, or that's all she can offer? Because she was like, what else do you want? And he was like, oh, that's all you can offer. She got a bit pissed and stood up, then walked away. I also hope that it's not a bad thing, because one thing that happens with human beings is that, especially people who take things serious, they would always remember those little things you did to them. They had a good time, sleeping on the same bed, but that's about it.
I want to kiss you.
Yeah. Something else I want to talk about is this. So we could see it. We didn't need anybody to tell us. We didn't need a prophecy. There was literally little to no remorse or pain or sadness for KB when Savage was evicted. In her heart, it was like, oh, on to the next one, duh. And actually, she's really moving on to the next one. When people get closer in the house and they share good moments, and one of them gets evicted, the other person is usually moody, sad for a while, and will be considering, oh, what happened? Oh, can this person really play their game and focus? But no, that is not KB, because KB has moved on in a split second, and she's moving on to the next man and enjoying her life. To an extent, I understand. I can relate to her feeling and why she is like that. Mostly because this person did not stay exclusive to her. He wasn't faithful enough. He wanted to hurt her. He did hurt her. But because she knows how to play the game and move on as quickly as possible and find someone who would value her as much as she wants, she has moved on. So after the eviction, we noticed that housemates are gathered having conversation while the food was being prepared, or they are eating, something like that. And here was, there was KB, there was Beekay, there were 2 or 3 other ladies and one guy, and they're having random conversations and as to how people have their game, who they have interest in. And of course, KB was looking at Beekay. I was like, you, I want to kiss you. I really want to kiss you. And he's like, And let's be honest, if he is not too expressive or doesn't give her a blockade like, oh no, I don't want it, this lady is going to move on to him and she's going to kiss him. She's real and should have a good time as much as she wants, and I cannot even wait to see it. On the other hand, we noticed that Ashley, the guys want to know, is it Guluva that was your real, that kind of guy you really wanted, or there's somebody you really wanted, someone else, even if you don't want them now, but tell us which guys you like. We think there was Abobo there was Sipali or something, but anyway, she was like, the first people that caught her eyes was Sweet Guluva, Luzuko, and Sipali. Immediately she said that, she moved and walked away. I know that any of the guys who heard her say that will feel himself and feel special, but it is what it is, meaning that they might start making moves towards her, but I would like to see how that turns out.